All right. Well, we're hunting.
Are we bat?
We're bat.
We're bat. Man. Haha.
That's funny because we're
Fucking.
we're back, but it's
Bat. Yeah.
Look Who's Bat.
Na.
Okay, can we make a movie called Look Who's Bat, and it's Look Who's Back, but instead of Hitler, it's Batman?
Yes.
But it has to be Adam West Batman.
It's Adam
Oh,
West.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. That's.
I mean, it's actually Look Who's Back. Who's Bat? It was just Adam West.
Yeah.
It's just a movie about Adam
Yeah.
West. In the future, he's reborn.
Yes.
Yeah.
After killing himself in the Führer bunker.
Yes, pretty much.
Things got weird at the end, but.
He replicates it. He's building a replica of
Yeah.
it.
No, he goes to the real one.
Oh God.
You can't legally go there.
Yeah, you can. It's like
He's
a
Adam
fucking
West. He can do
museum,
anything the fuck he
dude.
wants.
True.
You can just be like, "Hey, I'm Adam West. I want to see where
I'm
Hitler killed
Adam
himself."
Yeah, I mean, politics is just
With the Z.
fucked. Yeah, fucked
Yeah.
right now. I
He
mean,
has a hand on his gat.
true.
Yeah.
I mean, but I thing is, I keep it real. I flex like David Icke.
Yeah. Flex like David.
I know
Icke.
the truth, dude.
I do know the truth.
No, I mean, in all seriousness, there's a lot of shit going down with both people on YouTube.
Uh huh. Oh, we're gonna do some. Gonna talk about some YouTube drama.
We already talked about JonTron.
On the show or
yeah,
in
partially on the show.
we did it in a group chat, but for like a while.
I mean, like Kyle and I
Oh yeah.
broke it down. I don't know if this. He supports all of the populist leaders in Europe,
Uh huh.
even the one in Germany,
Yeah.
which never support populism in Germany. Really,
Yeah.
that's a bad idea.
doesn't
That's
usually end well.
racist.
No, it's not actually. It's historical.
Yeah.
It's not like
That's okay, but to be fair, like I agree with you, but to be fair, that's literally what racist people
Alright.
say.
right. The slight problem is that by populist, I mean they want to bring back the Nazi Party.
Yeah.
I guess if they were I don't support any populist.
Yeah.
But especially when they're in Germany and are just literal Nazis, I really don't support them.
Yeah. I mean, that's
That's the problem. When populism comes back in Germany, it's not like fucking Le Pen in France.
Uh huh.
It's literal Nazis.
It's Nazis. Woohoo.
So
That's
why I don't like it.
Yeah. I mean, everyone and their mother has talked about the JonTron thing, but
I mean, he's just culturally racist, you know.
yeah.
He's a white culture
Yeah.
supremacist,
Yeah.
basically.
And like, if it is like a jokey joke, and like that's fine.
It
Don't.
isn't.
It isn't.
It isn't. He's
No,
actually
well,
serious.
so it.
It's this
There's-
whole 5-hour radio interview with these German people.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
I
But
really,
he made a video about it kind of recently, and it's
Uh-huh.
not up on his channel, but you can
link
it's
to it.
unlisted.
Yeah.
So there's a couple articles that have links to it,
Uh-huh.
and it's a short video, and he says basically he's learned that he's really bad at debating, and interestingly, he didn't apologize for anything, but he did say that if he heard the stuff that he was saying
Uh-huh.
on that, he would have been very shocked and confused as well.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. I think he just, like, listening back, realized that he was just, like, fucking wrong.
Yeah.
But he also has a kind of that thing where he's like, why is it okay to say that all white people are bad, but when you say all black people are bad, that's a bad thing?
Okay.
it's just really dumb.
I mean,
It's,
yeah.
it's not dumb, it's just
No.
pre-privilege.
No, if dumb, it's ignorant, which is dumb.
Yeah. I mean, I'd
It's
say
a lack of knowledge about historical
Yeah.
context and systematic oppression.
sure. Yes.
Or it's a knowledge of that and a choice to ignore
yeah.
it.
It's a choice to ignore it
Which is not ignorant, it's just morally
yeah.
apprehensible.
Because it's usually that argument is either used to say something kind of racist, or as a response to when someone's calling out racism. It's
Yeah.
never just randomly. If it was used in a sense where some dude was going, I hate all white people for this reason, and you said that, still shut the fuck up, but, I mean, sure, I guess you have a point, but...
Well, I guess, your point is maybe don't be mean, but it's
Yeah.
like, if it's a minority saying all white people should die, that's just justified.
That's fair. I mean,
Right.
like...
It's an expression of anger due to a
Yeah.
system of oppression.
Yeah.
That's
And
100% okay.
I mean, honestly, if all white people were dead, the world would probably be a better place.
Absolutely, probably, maybe.
At least for a little while.
Yeah.
And then someone else would come into power, and then
No,
they
I
would
mean,
become
it's
the
just
majority.
more.
and
It's
then-
not necessarily people don't necessarily mean death to white people. They mean death to the dominant colonialist culture.
Exactly.
Right? Which is white people.
Death to white people.
It would just be whatever the next... It would be probably China would expand. And
most likely,
would hate Chinese people.
Yeah.
I guess they would hate Chinese people and the fact that they hate the ruling power.
Yeah.
Not that they
are racist. That... Yeah. And, I mean, that's just such an overused argument, too. Like, sure, you can say it, but you just kind of become a cliche when you use something like that.
I mean, I've probably said this before, but literally the Mexican people coming across the border to gain majorities in states, Senates to secede back to Mexico, is the dumbest thing I've ever heard argued.
Like, what the fuck, guys? Seriously.
And I think that when he says, I suck at debating, it's like, no. It's just hard to rationally debate fascism.
Yeah.
Not fascist points of view.
Mm-hmm.
Or not even necessarily... Yeah, they are points of view that fit into fascism, but it's hard to logically attempt to argue racism and justified oppression.
Yeah.
Because it's not logical. Unless you admit... It's hard to do it unless you admit you are racist.
Yeah, it's unless you...
do it that it's easy to argue because you just be like, well, no, I just hate those people.
I just hate those people.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
When you're trying to justify an irrational hate, you're not going to look very good.
Yeah, and because that's the problem is that it's pretty much any sort of bigoted or racist or just any sort of kind of oppressive point of view when used to be like, no, I logically believe this and here's why, can very easily be poked holes in.
Yeah, because
whether that be like anti-gun control or LGBTQ rights or race stuff, like all of that. Anti-abortion, yes. All of that can very easily be poked holes in, and really the only counter measure to that is just ignoring it.
Yeah.
And, like, I haven't really been paying attention to the John Trump stuff, because honestly, I don't care. I never really watch his videos, ever. So it's not like I'm super, like, have stakes in this, but I just see all these articles about it. And
well, yeah, because I never really watched that much JonTron, so I'm much more willing to be like, okay, yeah, he's just a racist.
Same. And I think that's where a lot of it comes from, is a lot of people who just... I feel like a lot of people maybe who defend it do watch the videos, and a lot of people don't. Just kind of randomly see him and like, oh, okay.
Yeah, clearly, why wouldn't this guy be a racist?
Yeah, exactly.
Saying racist things.
Yeah. And I mean, in this day and age, it's not very hard to believe that a YouTuber would be racist, so...
It's not very hard to be... And I think there's a difference, because... On many, you could be like, well, it doesn't make sense, because on many issues, John is liberal.
Mm-hmm.
And that's true, but because John believes in or has expressed belief in the modern form of populism, which is, like, take Marlene Le Pen, leader of the French Nationalist Party.
Mm-hmm.
She's a woman.
Yeah.
You don't have that shit in the past.
No.
But now it's like, they're hardly conservative on most points, other than they want the white dominant culture to stay the white dominant culture.
Oof, yeah.
But other than that, they're like, yeah, sure, I don't know, gay people have rights, that's fine.
Yeah.
And have abortions, that's fine. We just don't want immigrants, and we think they're bad, and that if they don't assimilate, they're bad and wrong, and are harmful to society.
Yeah,
And so it's just very much like, you can be liberal on many points, but still believe in these causes, because you just hate immigrants and people who are different.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
it's harder for me to get because John Tron expresses views about like how it would be bad if the white dominant culture was lost in America.
Yeah.
And how it's normal to feel threatened if your culture is being overturned. But I don't give a shit if culture. I don't fucking have any culture.
Yeah, white people.
It's not even because I'm white. It's just like what the fucking culture, like sunset culture.
Yeah.
Like what? Like I don't. It's
sunset culture sucks. Like what?
Urban culture is cool. Just
that part, that's straight.
Yeah, no, I mean like my part of the sunset.
Yeah, okay, you're on the cool part of the sunset. I'm on the shit part.
No,
right?
because my part, you just go up there. You're like, I do like Hong Kong.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, like you got the cool part.
Chill, and there's like from like my house to like
Judah or like
Judah,
yeah,
is like
that's the chill part.
Fire,
that's the part you hang out in.
Yeah.
My part is
a little trash.
My part is the part you don't go to ever.
Your part's where it's like, I forgot this was the sunset. Now I feel like I'm gonna get stabbed by heroin.
Yep.
Oh hey, there's AP.
Oh hey, yep, there it is.
Like that's what walking through your part is like. Oh fuck, I'm on 40th.
Oh crap, I gotta get out of here.
How far did I go?
Yeah. Shit. And I walked through the sunset. I mean, it's actually more muggings happen than you would think. But
see, my part it's like fucking
Yeah.
You'd leave everything unlocked. No one
cares. There was actually a woman, recently-ish, there was a woman who got mugged, right next to my house. Just on the corner of my house.
I guess someone stole a car in my area kind of recently.
Oh, yeah.
But,
the cracks moving
I have
forward.
a fucking story.
Ooh, you have a story?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your story?
Someone,
Reading Rainbow.
Someone at my parents were talking to me about this. It was one of the days I wasn't home, which is most days. But
why?
But they were downstairs, just fucking doing something in the entryway, and they heard the gate open, so they were like, "Oh, Kyle must be home," right? And then
in the
front
entryway or in the basement?
The entryway.
Would they see the gate open?
No, I mean they weren't sitting right in front of the fucking.
You mean the entryway in between the outside in your house, or the one in your house?
The one in the house.
Okay, yeah. Near the garage door.
Yeah.
The inside garage door.
Mm-hmm. And so I think they were messing with the litter box.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense, yeah.
Area. So, and then the door opened, and my dad said hi, because it was just a person in a hoodie. He thought it was me.
No.
It fucking wasn't me.
Oh, jeez.
It was some random ass lady who just walked into our house because the door was unlocked.
Was she homeless?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
My dad was like, "What? Excuse me."
Yeah.
What? And she said something about how CPS was coming and they can't have cigarettes. So she grabbed the cigarettes off her front porch, which were empty. It's just an empty box.
Yeah.
And fucking walked on. And later my dad saw her just with a bunch of random shit in her arms. Random trash and stuff. She had just been opening people's gates and taking stuff off their entryway.
Oh, okay.
So that's happening in our neighborhood now.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but in my neighborhood, people just come and collect your bottles and cans and stuff.
Yeah, that happens sometimes here. This is not that. This is someone literally breaking and entering.
It just happens routinely.
Sure, yeah.
You just walk by when people are doing it to your trash cans. Oh, you want some help? We don't need this shit. We're throwing it out.
Yeah, no. I used to always take out the trash, and every time I did, there'd be either a woman or a man just digging through the trash next to me, and sometimes they start digging through my trash as I started taking it out.
Yeah.
I was hey, here you go.
Yeah, it's
have fun.
Oh shit! I'm throwing it out.
Yeah.
Fucking have fun. You've never had somebody really walk. I guess sometimes if the gate looks open, fully open. Sometimes if a UPS package needs to be signed for or something, someone will just walk up to the door and knock.
Sure.
That's the only time.
No, I mean usually we keep our gates locked, so we don't have to worry about that stuff.
Yeah, she knew how to unlock the gates from the inside.
Oh, Jesus.
Which is the scary part, because
that's
you have to live here to know that game.
Yeah.
Not really.
How do you unlock the gate from the inside?
You just put your hand in through the grate.
Oh, well.
Turn it
but
up.
Just have to
most
have tiny
people
hands.
don't know. Most people don't know that that's a thing you can do.
Yeah.
That's...
I fucking have lived here for 12 years. I can tell you. Most people don't know you can open those gates from the outside. They don't think about it.
Yeah, I guess I would just kind of how gates work, if there's a hole in them, you probably just put your hand in and unlock it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my gate looks like you could do that, but you'd have to have absurdly small hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, all the gates here have that part cut out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my gate has really defined whatchamacallums. And, yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do that, but...
my lock, has, I guess, it's like a circle lock, right? But the circle comes, out more, so it's a tube, so it's, set in a little bit.
Yeah, same.
So it's a lot harder.
You have to, really get your hand
Yeah, you
around
can't just, put your hand in.
Yeah.
You have to, be able to fully turn your wrist to really get it.
Get, a coat hanger or something, do a sweet, Mission Possible.
I don't know why you'd want to break into my house, so we have, nothing. Oh, one time someone stole, a broken statue. Actually, no, it was a pot. Someone stole a broken pot from inside of our entryway.
Oh.
We did not care.
You're oh, okay, I guess
it
that's
was heavy, too. It was thanks for taking it.
Yeah.
It was just broken. It wasn't useful. We just kept, fucking newspaper bags in it for walking the dogs. It's I guess you can have that.
I have something weird going on in my entryway.
Oh, yeah?
And I guess it's my neighbors doing it, but I don't know entirely what it is. Because I have now a very large pile of crutches in the corner, of, like, used, dirty crutches in the corner. And it started, like, with just one. Like, there was just one there for a little while. And I thought, maybe, like, one of the daughters who live above me, or one of the people who live above me, like, they hurt their leg, so they gotta use crutches.
Yeah.
But, like, I never saw it move.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, like, later there were, like, two. I'm like, that's, maybe she had a second one, and she left the other one down here, and now she doesn't need them. And then they built up a little more, and then I kind of stopped thinking about it. And then when I came in, 2 days ago, there was, like, a good, like, 15 crutches just in the corner.
Happening?
I don't know. I don't know if they're, like, kidnapping disabled people and murdering them in there.
I think so.
I think that might be what's going on. But there's just a bunch of, like, dirty old crutches all in the corner.
Fucking one of my neighbors, she's, like, severely mentally ill. But, not in a harmful way, but she'll just go around, like, stealing plants, like, out of the ground.
Oh, jeez.
It's just fucking weird.
Alright.
She'll just be like, yeah, this fucking shrub is mine.
Alright.
It's like, okay.
All your shrubs belong to me.
Then, one time when PG&E was dropping a meme on my street, like they do every 2 years.
Yes.
And they were like, yeah, we have to fix this pipe or it's going to blow up and you all die. And like, oh, wow, sure, fix it.
Thanks,
but they closed the entire street.
From
just, like, 9 to 5.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite Dolly Parton movie.
Sure.
Hell yeah. 9 to 5 is great.
Actually 6 to, like, 6, I believe.
Yeah.
It's
a 5 o'clock world.
Yeah, seriously.
Gotta get you there.
And, but the whole street.
Yeah. I've seen that happen. Like, PG&E will kind of just...
Yep. And they never came.
They never... Oh, God.
And so they didn't come for about a month. I'll tell it in real time, right? Yeah. And so we started taking... And so my neighbors, who are, like, fucking legit hippies, like, they're pretty old.
Nice.
One of them teaches fucking art at, like, SF State.
Oh.
And is an artist who has
nice.
work up. He's like a modern political artist.
Cool.
He has his work up around the world.
Cool.
And the other one is just, like, a dance instructor or something.
Nice.
They're cool people. They're very
nice.
cool people.
Yeah.
And so they were just like, no, fuck that. And they just took all the signs down. My dad helped them because
that's fair.
Fucking, that's fucking enigma.
Nice.
He's just like, he served in the Marines for like 8 years, but he's just like really anti-authoritarian government in many ways. Not like outwardly, but he's like, just be nice to people. Just work with people.
Yeah.
He's just like psychologist and psychiatrist.
Alright, cool.
He's, like, retired now. But yeah, he was like, yeah, I mean, it's just fuck. People need to be able to park on the streets and stuff. And so they just like piled them at the corner of the block.
Nice.
And then PG didn't do anything for a week. And then they came back and put them all up again.
Oh boy.
They didn't do anything for 2 weeks, so we took them.
So took them down again.
Yeah. Then they put them back up. And it's like 2 months in.
Jesus.
And so my neighbor across the street, back when he was a graffiti artist, his sign is he's a jackrabbit stencil. He stencils it in. It's actually it's like a jackalope.
Cool.
Is it a jackalope or is this a jackrabbit? I don't know.
Does it have antlers on it?
That's what I'm trying to remember. Okay. I'm not sure. And so just over the entirety in black spray paint of each sign.
Nice.
Just covered it in jackrabbits.
Awesome.
And then PG&E replaced them actually with new signs. He did it again and took them down to the corner.
Yeah.
Which was like 2.5 months in.
Wow.
PG&E left them there for a couple weeks. Then took them and just never came back.
God.
That was like a year and a half ago.
Thanks, PG&E. That's... Hope another street doesn't blow up.
Yeah, but pretty much every year and a half.
Yeah,
no. They haven't come back in a while, but every year to my specific street. They come in, they block the street off for a while.
Yeah.
We pretty much do nothing and or like bring in a tractor and then just not do anything.
Yeah.
At least they looked like they were trying to.
We're doing something.
And then go, and every time they're like, oh, your pipe's gonna blow up, you all die, and then let's leave and be like,
well, have fun, fuckers.
Yeah, like, I guess you won't die.
Yeah. No, PG&E comes and kind of digs up my street every now and again. Like, there's one that at least, it's just like fucking construction, and then, I don't know if they actually do anything, but...
Doubt it.
Yeah.
Genie sucks.
Yep.
That seems like a good place to end it.
Alright, yeah, let's all kill ourselves now.
Next time, we're going to find out what happened to Lucius Fox.